Group 2 proudly represent SDG number 6, clean water and sanitation.
Make move before it's too late. Start the change within us.
The sustainability starts with awareness. Everything that occurs in the development of our natural resources, as well as the protection and the conservation of the environment, results through the ability of the people to take a step forward towards the change that everyone seeks to attain. The United Nations General Assembly of 1987 defined sustainable development as the development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs.
As the emergence of various sustainability development programs, one of the preeminent goals that will bring change to promote the development is the sixth goal, which is the clean water and sanitation. This Sustainable Development Goal is one of the 17 notable goals established by the United Nations General Assembly, which seeks to ensure access to water and sanitation for all. All these goals are important for the progress and improvement on the different dimensions that surrounds it, which includes the economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection.
In our country, the Philippine government has been going through great lengths to provide programs to sustain the development, and several of these are as follows. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DNR, went full throttle to implement environmental laws on the island after President Rodrigo Duterte described Boracay as a cesspool and threatened to shut it down to tourists. DNR also identified 293 hotels and resorts that violated the 25+5 easement rule on the island, and some 300 establishments found violating the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2002 or failure to connect with existing sewage lines in Boracay.
Beautiful beaches in the world, the island of Boracay here in the Philippines is finally reopening after being shut down 6 months ago to undergo massive rehabilitation.
The Pasig River Rehabilitation Commission won the first Asia River Prize Award handed by the International River Foundation Tuesday, October 16. The award recognizes the successful efforts to revitalize waterways.
Sa Manila Bay ng daanan ng GMA News. Nakapwesto pa rin ang mga crane para sa construction ng nalalabing 20% ng proyekto.
Manila Bay Rehabilitation Phase 1 Clean Up or Water Quality Improvement Clean Up of designated estuaries and waterways. Reduce fecal coliform level and toxic discharges from houses and establishments by causing connection to existing STPs and requiring STPs for government, commercial, industrial, and educational establishments. Inspect and repair leak in old sewer lines. Provide temporary sanitation facilities to informal settlers residing along estuaries and shorelines pending relocation. Implement solid waste management and start planning for the relocation of informal settlers.
Phase 2, rehabilitation and resolvent rehabilitation of all sewer lines in NCR, relocation of informal settlers, ensure completion of 3,4D and LD of Maynilad and Manila Water by 2022. Phase 3, education and sustainment, continuing education of citizens to protect against sustained law enforcement and monitoring fast-tracking earlier completion of the sewerage system in Metro Manila from 2037 to 2026.
According to UNICEF 2017, access to safe drinking water and services has long been a problem all over the world, particularly in impoverished and developing countries like Philippines. 91% estimated in the Philippines' 100.7 million population has access to basic water services. Access greatly varies across the country, with regional basic water services ranging from 62% to 100%.
Sa isang bansang napaliligiran ng karagatan, kung saan luntian ang mga bundok na tinatahi ng rumaragasang ilog, mahirap isiping may mga lugar sa Pilipinas na uhaw sa tubig. May mga lugar sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao na kailangan mo pang maghukay, mag-igib, mandiri, at magtiis kapalit ng biyaya ng tubig.
Another factor also occurred in which the water and sanitation related diseases continue to be among the leading causes of mortality in children under the age of 5. More than 800 children die each day from diarrheal disorders caused by inadequate hygiene. Furthermore, we can protect our water ecosystems and biodiversity while also combating climate change. Improved water quality is said to be probable by 2030 by decreasing pollution, eliminating dumping, and avoiding the discharge of chemicals and materials, halving the share of untreated wastewater, and significantly boosting recycling and safe reuse globally. Water resources are basic human needs. It is a human right. It is used in basic activities of daily living like cleaning, food production, drinking, and more. Everybody must have a right to access clean, sanitized, and drinkable water as this serves as an essential element for human health, hygiene, and well-being.
This entails that using our water supply, we should act upon it wisely and responsibly. Everyone depends on water for a daily living. We must learn how to keep our limited supply clean and free from pollution. Keeping our water supply clean and pure will safeguard the water of future generations.